afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Milwaukee attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, if we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Too high. 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 7, Eric.
Here's Eric Sogard, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Brandon Woodruff, a Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate now, David Bodie, unable to find the zone with the slider. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bryant at third. Bodie stands at second. No outs. Fastball just inside.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
From the stretch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. One there. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1. In now, Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Runners breaking for the plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. Ready now, Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Nope. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder Ian Happ.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
He got 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
He takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 1-0.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball in the air, but you wouldn't know it after that play. I'm not sure what caused him to completely miss that pop-up. It doesn't really matter. His pitcher's going to have to pick him up now.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. None out, runners at first and second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Braun has a read on it. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. On the ground to the right side. He's got it to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. Now at the plate, Brandon Woodruff. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. In there at the letters 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Braun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. Popped up, and oh, he can't rein it in. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
The pitch. Hiura takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Popped him up. Rizzo waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right side. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Braun is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Long throw to the plate, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now back, the pitcher, Brandon.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Eric Sogard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit in the air to left. Garcia has a read on it. One down. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Hit hard to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
He's set and the pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball just off the inside corner. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Braun is there. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here the side is retired. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. 5 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far from Milwaukee. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Avisail Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
batter.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting. The
Here's
first
Justin
baseman,
Smoke now.
Justin.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and Milwaukee's taking a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Narvaez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Hayward is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now. Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Anthony Rizzo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Braun. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Cubs strand one. They trail 3-2. Christian Yelich is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Christian Yelich.
Out in front of it, strike one. The average sits at 294, 33 home runs, and 84 runs batted in. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The third baseman.
Stepping in, Eric Sogard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-1. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So stepping in, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Knebel has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Steven Souza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 21.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2-1 now to Steven Souza. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Here's Chris Bryant now. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Chopper to short. 2 out with the man at first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Dan Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 43.
Striding forward down the Brewers cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Brewers.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Oh, that's in.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to
swing. High drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled off. Still only one out in the inning. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now in the box, Orlando Arcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Shed Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5, Shed Jerko.
He's set. Here it comes. Jason Kipnis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Claudio has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The next 1-2 pitch. 2-2. 3-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Another payoff pitch. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 5. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Fouled off. Up high. 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
When in doubt, he'll just step off, runner back to third. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Nice work that time from the Milwaukee bullpen. 9th inning coming up. Brewers lead it 5-2. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed Jerko. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Happ is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman,
Stepping up now,
7.
Eric Sogard. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains 5-2. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 71.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 and 2.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Josh Fegley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 4. Josh Fegley.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Cain on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Outside, 2-1. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
5-2 the final today. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brandon Woodruff earns his 5th winner of the year. Kyle Hendricks takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Josh Hader records the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.